Welcome to Leaning Towards Six Sigma. Workplace management, very important for every managers to know. In our daily life, be it a professional life or personal life even, we are managers and we need to manage things. We are expected to manage things. When we say manage things, which means we need to know how to manage the exceptions, how to manage certain risks, certain failures happening. And it has to be a very structured way. So naturally when we say structured, obviously you need to know the insights. So for example, we need to convince someone to our ideas or trying to understand somebody else's ideas and then conclude finally. How to do that in a very structured way. There are good lessons to learn from quality gurus, for example Taiichi Ohno, Deming, Juran, and so on and so forth. There are many quality gurus. So this particular vlog explore and share what quality gurus have shared regarding workplace management, and I'm going to share in a very nutshell in each of these vlog series in the coming weeks. The very first one, the workplace management lesson is, if you are wrong, admit it. That's what Taiichi Ohno says. We make mistakes in our day-to-day life. Usually it's a challenge or ego trip for many to admit our own mistake, isn't it? We don't admit. We try to defend ourselves and bring our own logic and rationale, but that's going to be a showstopper for a team to perform. So there could be a number of reasons for that matter, but there are positive sides when we admit if wrong. That's what we are going to deal with. So look at this diagram very closely. What you conclude, just for a second you take it. This is called misconception, sakuku in Japanese language. So when you look at this diagram, usually we conclude the standing line is bigger than the sleeping line, isn't it? Actually it is not so. If you arrange these two lines next to each other, now what would be your conclusion? Obviously it's simple, right? Which means both the lines are equal, but there is a misconception. The previous slide which I showed you, or the line which I am showing it out here. So which means in a team discussion also, somebody says something, it can be from a different perception, reality, or from your perception they may not be able to see it, vice versa. That's very important. Point is, what is the lesson we are learning? When I started this particular vlog, I started with, if you are wrong, please admit it. Anybody for that matter. So what are the lessons? Taiichi Ohno says, 1. Try and verify the result. Okay, whenever we get something like that, try and verify objectively, not subjectively. We understand and try to defend ourselves. People will try different things and understand their misconception, because people wanted to try many things. Naturally, they wanted to understand their own misconception. So that's quite natural. You need to understand this particular point. More the intellectual, more prone to misconceptions. You know that if you are very intellectual, very rational, and you know many things, obviously more prone to misconceptions, which you may not be able to understand what's happening at the shop floor level or at the workplace where the things happen. So please remember. And the wise should not hesitate to correct themselves. That's what Confucius said. So which means admitting a mistake and let me look at it from your perspective, let me understand. Definitely it's not a wrong thing to do. And more importantly, if you are a boss, as a manager, as I said, he is my boss, but he apologized to me when he was wrong. That, this is very important to a manager. Whenever he feels, yeah, I made a mistake, yes, sorry, this is what it is, I understood. So that gives a lot of space for the team members to participate and also appreciate and follow you. And finally, persuasion. Persuade teams to understand your perspective. There is a persuasion skills required, because you as a team manager, definitely you must be knowing better things as well. So, but how to persuade is important. Here you need to apply rule of 3 or pyramid principle, which I have dealt with in my previous blogs, and I have given the brief description and the link in this particular blog description. Please go through that. So use rule of 3 and pyramid principle to persuade teams or to persuade your management. That way it will help you to manage better the workplace. Thank you for your time. Until we meet with another interesting vlog under workplace management, keep exploring Lean and Six Sigma.